Pretty excited about the evening. I get the opportunity tonight to meet some of my extended family. So I'm on the way right now to go do that. I'm kind of late this evening. I just got out of a prison unit doing a little training with the TDCJ guys, but I get the chance to meet up with some family members that I haven't seen in a very long time. As a matter of fact, it was overseas when I saw them last several years ago. So I'm pretty stoked about that. My wife is with them right now. And just to give you a little backstory, my wife's father, my father-in-law, is fighting cancer, struggling with it, decided not to do chemo. Didn't really have that good a chance when they caught it anyway, stage 4, and so he doesn't have too many more weeks to live, but he is really wanting to go say his goodbyes to his brothers and sisters over in Romania. He has a colostomy bag, and he's not in the health right now to do that. He's on hospice, etc. But my wife, my wonderful wife Naomi, decided that she wanted to bring his brothers and sisters, her aunts and uncles, here to the United States. They've never been to the United States before. He's always going over. He left Romania in the 80s when it was still under communist rule. And they never got the chance to come to the United States, but he did. And so he's a first-generation immigrant, and tough as a boot, man. Tough guy. I love him to death. But he loves his family and wanted to go say his last goodbyes. Didn't get the chance to do that. So Naomi said, man, I feel like God's laying it on my heart to do that, to bring them to the United States. I don't know what that looks like, but Joel, what do you think? I said, man, let's do it. Let's pray about it. So we started praying about it. Finances were a concern, obviously. We're in full-time ministry. That's pretty tough to bring multiple family members. He's got 4 sisters and 1 brother. So just flights alone is pretty pricey, overseas flights, especially during the holidays, that kind of thing. But she decided, man, I think the only way I can do that is to sell my motorcycle. And I love my motorcycle. We use it for prison ministry. We use it for motorcycle ministry. But I love it so much I don't want to get rid of it, which is exactly why maybe God's calling me to get rid of it, because I don't want to turn it into an idol. So we prayed about it. She posted it online for sale, saying what she was going to be doing with the money. About 4 to 6 hours later, she got a call. Gentleman wanted to remain anonymous, and he decided he wanted to give her $5,000 for the cause of bringing them over, if that would allow her to keep her motorcycle. And so she said, awesome, I'm super stoked about that. Answered a prayer. Anyway, I was super excited about my wife being willing to participate in some kind of Abraham and Isaac activity. I mean, it's one of those things. God just sometimes wants us to be able to lay what we love down at the altar when he calls us to do that, and then he gives it back to us to glorify him even more as he becomes glorified by providing the ram in the bush. So he provides for everything. He takes care of such good care of us. But we got the chance to see that, and I was proud of my wife for being able to have that Abrahamic faith to be able to do such a thing. Fast forward a little bit, it's going to take a lot to get them over. We have the finances now to make that happen, but what does that even look like? How do we walk through that process? So we have to get them passports, we have to get them visas, they have to have an interview, they have to travel back and forth to the state capital, the United States Embassy. Logistically, it's a nightmare. They don't have transportation. It's wintertime, so there's snow in Romania. They don't have the finances, so we have to send them money to take each step of this process. We were told it was probably going to be 6 months to a year. God answered all the prayers, worked everything out. We didn't even have to submit for emergency visa or anything, submit all that paperwork. God just worked out the passports to happen probably within a few weeks after we got the money, and then the visas just amazing stories coming out of it all the time, where guys standing at an American English and Romanian speaker, just street corner evangelism, walking them through the process of who to talk to in the visa interview, etc. And right there in the United States Embassy is just crazy. God sends angels all the time, everywhere, to really help us out and walk us through life as we're struggling with things. And so we've just really been prayerfully considering all of these options. We found a place to stay, we found all this kind of stuff, but it ended up taking from start to finish weeks during the holidays and during a government shutdown to make this happen. And so, unheard of. God obviously fast-tracked the whole thing. Financially, after everything is said and done, we just looked at the numbers, crunched the numbers last night, and we have spent a grand total with a hotel to put them up in, and airfare, tickets, etc. We were able to bring 3 of the sisters over. One wasn't able to make it, but 3 of the sisters and 1 brother, so 4 total aunts and uncle to come over. And grand total after everything right now, we have spent $4,895. So just over $100 remaining for food and a few clothes for them as well. So it's amazing. God takes care of everything and even gives us 12 basketfuls remaining. It's so exciting to watch the whole process, be a part of it as well. We're super tired. They just got their plane, came in a few hours ago from Romania. We were worried about them not making all their connection flights, but everything worked out well, and they just showed up. So I haven't had the chance to talk to them yet. I haven't had the chance to meet them yet. That's where I'm going right now, is to hug them, welcome them to the United States. I just got off the phone with Naomi. Naomi said they finally made it to the hotel, and the uncle is looking at the refrigerator like, what is this? How does this work? He's checking out the wall plugs. They're looking at the air conditioning units. They don't have central heating and air. They don't have refrigeration where he's at. It's really third world poverty. And so just simply a tour of your refrigerator is enough to keep them busy for several hours. But it's going to be cool to see over the next 2 weeks. They've got the chance to come over for 2 weeks, and their reactions to certain things like grocery stores and overpasses and intersections and roads, and something as simple as just simple things we take for granted, they're going to be amazed by. So it puts a whole new spin on an appreciation for what we have. But I'm excited to meet them. I'm excited to get to see them face to face. I went to Romania when Naomi and I first started dating, and so I was super excited to meet them again, say hi to them again, and get the chance to become reacquainted. Hopefully be able to just share our faith with them as well, as we're quite different people than when we first started dating. so I'm excited about that. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy this semi-documentary. Naomi forgot to bring the GoPro, so I figured I'd do an intro backstory video at the beginning of this thing so you can kind of see what this little journey's about. Hope you enjoy it, and welcome to America, Rusus. We're excited about having you here. Into the hotel. We'll see how tired they look. It's pretty late, and they need some sleep. They're probably jet lagged. But here we are. Naomi's already with them. They said room 303. Awesome. That should be it. We'll see the expression on their faces. Hey! Hey, what's up? How are y'all? How are you, Geeksa? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Welcome. Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Uite că am ajuns la voi.
Was it a long trip? Hello, Maria. Good to see you.
Now I'm recording. Just went to Olive Garden. We ate at Olive Garden. It was pretty fun. What do you think, Joe?
What do I think? I'm pretty full right now. That sounds like they had a good time. But there's some language barriers.
Uite. Zi hi!
vede, da,
E aparato de filmat.
da.
Aparat de filmat, da?
Da. Fac film, să uit pe afară.
Păi camera.
Are Joe. Cumpărat
Uite,
el.
întoarce la mine aici. Uite,
Cum este în America?
Da.
Bun, bine.
Bine. Ai, Doamne.
Ați mâncat bine?
Hai de capul meu, lasă-mă că povnesc. Uite ce mușchi are, frate, tremură.
Când ne-am duce acasă, vrem să căutăm noaptea să mâncăm.
Da,
Că dacă e noapte,
da, da. Nu-i noaptea la noi.
la noi este noapte.
Da. Aici ai numai 3.
E 3 deja? S-au
Da,
făcut 3?
3 ziua.
S-au făcut 3 deja?
Da.
Bă, n-ajungem nici astăzi dacă mai stăm acolo.
Ajunsem. She said we're never gonna get there.
We only got one more hour. We'll be there.
Mai
early.
avem o
We'll be there
oră.
before 4:30, way before.
Ei, las că da,
No, we gotta get there at 4:30. Because Ruth gets off at 4. Ruth, tell her.
We're gonna be there early. We're gonna be there before 4:30. We're just pulling up at Vasile's house.
Haide, lasă bagajele să venim înapoi.
Yeah, I will. We'll see what their reactions are. Buster's excited. What is excited? Gaine. Gaine. Buster's excited.
Mariana este din România, din partea noastră.
Bună ziua!
Go ahead.
Da, Ruth, sunt Ruth. Marina, right? No, yeah. Better keep it a surprise.
What's up, bro?
Uite mă, tabloul ăla de la mămica.
Asta e tot pe mine aici.
He's not. Oh, Mr. Russo's not even home.
Nu știu unde pleca.
What?
O mers la școală.
Where is he at? What do you think about Batman? Philip, where your dad at?
Să știe.
Bă, Mariana, dar tu nu știi să spui minciuni? Eu minciuni spun mult.
Maggie, where's your dad?
I don't know. I came home and he wasn't here.
Came home and he wasn't here.
Eu mers la magazin.
La magazinul unei departe?
Vine.
E plecat de la ora 1, te grijă că nu vine. De la 1 o'clock.
Păi să duc cum mai e după el. Și tu cum mai e? Cum se cheamă? Minghi, aia după Facebook.
He was just showing up. I'm gonna try and play it slick. Hey, man. How are you? Yeah. You need help? You need help with anything? You good? Good to see you, man.
Bring some wood for barbecue.
I see, man. You got some. Good.
Yeah,
That's
this
good.
is the mosquito.
Okay, that's good wood. You want me?
You coming now? Huh?
Yeah, we can.
Everybody?
You want me? Yes, sir. Everybody. You want me to put this wood in the back wheelbarrow? Okay. All right. I'll do it, man. I'll get it in the back. That's good.
Yeah.
Where you get it?
And my friend over there in Axel.
Okay, good. He has mesquite tree.
Oh,
He cut it down. Yeah. That's good, man. Cool. Come on
he
in.
cleaned the land last year.
Okay.
42 head
Wow.
mosquito.
Wow. That's a lot of trees. He just let them lay all the ground. Yeah. He just clean it. That's good, man. That's good. Well, come on inside, man. I'll get a wheelbarrow later, man. I'll get it later.
Everybody,
Yeah, everybody wants to see you, man. Come on in. Buster too. Look.
oh! Good, ce faci? Drumul.
Buster. Shh.
Ne pot așa cum am ieșit din pușca mamei. O rog câte unul.
Ce face? Nu stigă să facă acasă matale umble pe
Băi,
drum.
nu mai încăpeți, spre la voi prea dragi, știi cum.
A, că nu ne vii și tu de acum.
Ia uite,
Aici.
Și trebuie să zici bolnav.
bolnav și vii mii de mai.
Mii de maile,
Mii de kilometri.
Mii de kilometri.
Bune, eu
Păi, dar doar n-am venit pe jos, mă.
De când stăm noi în
Am
debarat?
venit cu
De
trei.
când stăm noi în debarat și tu stai și tu stai și tragi mâța de coadă pe mine.
N-am fost la unul, dar
Ce? Bomboane? Lemne.
Maria, poate primul.
El e primul, eu al doilea, eu al treilea. Așa.
Hai jos la mașină.
Hai, dă-te acolo. Ce bine.
ăla sta până acum mașină.
Te-am lovit?
Noi?
Te-am strâns prea
Eu am
tare?
stat.
Dar de ce?
Te-am strâns prea tare la burtă?
Zic, n-am stat până acum în mașină.
Vezi că el nu aude cu o ureche.
Da, eu am băgat un băs, ziceam, și s-a înfundat. Cu tinteala un disfundat
Stric,
urechea, mă.
stric.
Nu mă tot stic să-i meargă cap.
Ce ați adus aici? Uite.
Cea unul, Vasile.
Pune ce-o, dea să văd.
Dar nu știu unde e valiza.
Ce-a fost mai bun să
Dar unde e valiza acum? Să-i dau cea unul.
Na, uite, să
Cine să o lua?
șunca.
Păi nu știți, băi, dacă nu mă întrebați pe mine.
Auzi, dar eu am zis că să atunci îți place ție. Dar unde e spus?
Adi, valiza.
Nu prea mea desfaci
Am
geamul.
făcut mămăligă.
Pe l-a desfăcut. La bandă, l-a desfăcut, ei l-a tras pe bandă.
N-aveam ce face, mă, Vasile, era numai polițai pe acolo, gardie de ăștia.
Dacă ne luăm
A whole leg of pork leg.
Dar unde e valiza, mă?
Pack that.
Aici am pus valiza. Cred că am dus-o în partea cealaltă. Da, scuze. Valiza.
Oare?
Nu că... A, nu, că a mâncat scățelul.
Da, eu...
Ai, păi, na.
O scos bine, se vede pe tot, trebuie să plângi.
Ia. Plângi?
Da,
A, băi, dar
e
lasă-mă în
fericit, e
pace.
bucuros.
Am mă să le dau
Bucuros,
foc de
fericit.
treabă, da. Noi am venit tata. Uite, noi nu plângem niciunul. Tu de ce plângi?
Lasă-l, Vasile, și mă spun la...
Ai care vreți
Ei,
viață.
tot de bine că ești tare, mă.
Tot Dumnezeu, eu...
Trei pe toate, lasă. Asta e treaba. Ce, și eu, mă, cât ce eu și ce, nu-mi vând de venit, nu mai îmbolnăim, iar nu de venit. Vezi,
Stai, aici te punem ei jos.
asta-i scoase. Da.
Ariana, aici au fost pline de pastele, mi-a mai luat. Da. O scos toate el las.
Trebuia să luați. Băi, dar o venit pe bandă și acolo e încercuită banda și nu l-au luat pe bandă și l-au pus pe altul masă. Și le-au desfăcut. Dar nu poți să pui cu ei. Carne de porci, gărnați, de astea, o luat tot. Și o geantă nu mi-a mai venit, o zice amară, nu mai venit pe bandă. Ce de făcut?
Mi-a luat din toate.
Păi era piesa lui... Aceea vine, ha?
Philip, you understanding what I was going on right now, bro? Missing out on about a quarter of the language. Ruth, you understand what's happening?
Yeah.
You're about 90% there?
Putting the videos on Keko.
Nice. Good.
Because they are demanding me.
Și acum cu aceea poate
I was thinking order chicken yesterday.
We just ate like an hour ago. They
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
now Philip understands what's happening. Oh, I see.
Zestul la soacta, să nu zici cum ți-o da soacta zestul.
That's your mom's bowl, huh? That's cool, man.
Dar n-aveai, tu trebuia să pui
Mă,
la
dacă o zici că trebuie ce un.
Lasă pe bună asta.
Ce un va să deștepte.
Nu găsești asta, măi.
Dacă nu folosești tu, o folosesc eu.
Ia.
Păi, dar lasă că-și găsești. Uite, asta e zarzavat de pe la Lenuța, cât am rămas.
Am mai avut.
Asta dau la băiețul.
Dacă vine și face valiza, acolo le găsim și pe restul. Care mai...
Până plec eu. Voi să mai găsesc, pot să găsesc niște năsucuri din astea? La aparatul.
Think about meeting your aunts and uncles.
They're very huggable.
They're very huggable, yeah.
Very huggable.
Where your uncle tried to kiss me on my cheeks, I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
all of a sudden there's witches on my face.
She was like, oops, I left the right mark.
Lipstick.
Lipstick.
Ia, dacă iai cea mai mic Maggie, hai să alegi o jucărie de aici.
Dar le dai la amândouă.
Păi da, dar nu știu cealaltă.
Și Adela, where's Adela?
Adela e la școală.
Atunci când veni ea,
One's for her, one's for me.
voi înțeles că sunteți cele mai micuțe.
We already ate. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
Toți aici, gata, terminăm cu valiza. Asta e valiza mea. La ușă. N-am ce să fac. Lasă, ca prima tante Mariana. Dă-i luni la să
Mălica e caldă.
Nu colează plâng.
Îmi dai cu corp.
Mă, Vasile, cum e surpriza? Ok?
Te așteptai să... Dacă îmi ziceai matale odată, când viața ajunge să
Îți
ia...
mirosați eu o leaca ceva așa că...
I guess this
Yeah,
video
sure.
waited this long because Dad was gone anyway.
I know.
Worked out good.
We pulled up and let down.
Me too. I was like,
Dar dă-i sticlele de apă încoace.
Dar sunt
Dar sunt,
aici!
mă, Vasile.
Nu ăia, ia sticlele din bar. Ade sticlele, mă, unde?
See y'all killing that chocolate over here.
I'm gonna be after safety talk. We're running again tomorrow.
Running again tomorrow? Boy.
Mergi cu Adela?
Aici stai.
Băi, dacă o să niște căni în capi, ca lunele.
E cineva în spate la mine?
Vasile, nu mai poți mânca, mă, că am mâncat, mă. Cu Naomi și azi Naomi ne-a
Noi am
dus la un
mâncat,
magazin,
ne-a dus jur
la un restaurant.
restaurant și că nu luați și mâncați aici.
Acum vreo 2 ceasuri am mâncat ultima dată. Și am mai mâncat și la un hotel.
Like going to
Dar
the
de ce le
restaurant.
scoți de acolo?
Păi hai să mănânci. Mâncare mică,
That's good, man. That looks good. I'm gonna sit down with you. I was just recording first. That's good.
Cred că vreau și eu, Naomi, că nu... nu vreau să dai aici aparatul.
Mexico Zoo.
Nu mi-e frică de bau.
Komodo dragon.
You got scared. You thought that was real.
That's real.
Asta e.
Ăștia sunt tip de crocodil, nu?
No, it's a Komodo dragon. He thought the Komodo dragon was real, was fake.
Komodo dragon.
Here we go.
Asta e și o pâră, de ce?
The Komodo dragon.
M-a speriat. Să-i dea și...
She sees that baby. Like, how small is me?
Like, hey, you're my size.
Deci maimuța ne dă nouă.
So cute, my sister.
Uite la teta.
Oh, look at she's like, hi.
Păi ți-au făcut mă și iau.
Așa, ce bărbat era ăla.
Păi mă duc.
Păi da, pe ăștia nu mă fac.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. He gave up. He gave up.
Așa. Cu pușca. Pușca lui Vasile. Așa. Mai eu alb. Îți strică decorul. Mai eu alb. Așa, așa. Fă-ți decorul la... Așa. Așa. Așa, e super. Tragi burta să nu fie mare.
That's a real cowboy right there. Gitza the cowboy.
Da, da. Pălăria mai lipsește. Ia, ține pușcă.
Yeah, man. It's good.
Hello, it's me. Mă duc să primesc. Să văd cum se bate ei. Totdeauna zbiară la unul altul. Cum vrea ei. Țara. Maria. Gonna pour concrete in right here.
This is I need it.
Aruncate și unde?
Acolo trebuie.
Acolo?
Hai să-ți arăt cum se
Cei mai aproape, frate. Hai, nu.
Asta nu mă spui macaros când îl închid. Mai înaltă ca în poate. E ca să fie dreaptă, știi?
I think he wants sand in there.
Nu mă zic.
Vasile? Vasile?
I don't think. Hold on. You don't want concrete in here. You want sand?
No.
Sand, yeah.
Deci nu ai. Asta e.
Să fie ajuns mai aproape.
Mai înaltă să o leapă. Să nu se duc. Fie ce nu la dreapta.
Și ăla e al
Mă lasă
treilea.
la dreapta, așa? Găsești că da, lasă-mă să mă duc. Dacă mă iau de dreapta. Dar nu vii mai lat. Mai lat, că aici nu vii. Aici e mai lat. Da, așa. Da, mă, ca să vină dreapta. Să vină dreapta. O să iau așa, să vină.
Până aici, la ăsta. Uite până aici.
Lasă-mă până la cap, să vii dreaptă cu tot.
Avem noi treabă până la cap. Până aici.
Până acolo, până acolo.
Bine, dar vine mai lat.
Nu vine mai la.
Nu faci mai lat, este că ți-am spus aici.
Mai lat. Dar primul treci de aici.
Cel puțin să mai până la cap. Dacă nu știu. Până aici m-am zis. De aici, exact.
Mai duce mai la.
Exact de aici, ăsta e.
Mai lasă așa cum
Înălțimea, mai înaltă.
Gata, așa.
El știe ce
Mai punem unul acolo? Mai punem unul?
Nu, stai. Am pus 3.
Uite, Gheța, ai scânduri câte vrei acolo.
Dacă găsești.
Auzi? Mai luăm de aici și ducem acolo?
3 sunt.
Nu, Maria,
Trei
e
saci.
două de astea locuiesc aici. Două de astea.
Mai băgăm noi, dacă e nevoie, că știi ăsta. Să ajutăm.
Trebuie să te acum. Mă spune fac o fac. Aici e mai greu. Ce de tărat acolo e mic?
Gheța, nu stă ca la România 1000 de ani, repede. Faci cum poți. Uite, chiar ăstea merg.
Da, merg.
double check, make sure.
Să scos scândura aia.
Nu mai ai treabă când mai toate, când vine.
Ia.
Da? Mai ai treabă când mai toate. Când vii, gata.
You got your hose for water?
Yeah. For water here.
Just use this.
Use this on the back. Oh yeah. I need to use this one.
Yeah.
Nu știi ce e, da.
Rusty water out first?
How much you got?
A lot of rust. A lot of rusty water.
No, that's good.
Okay, you like it? 2 and 2?